Here's the pitch, and it's a miss, and now there's nobody covering at third base, and Daniel Descalso is going to end up at third. Anderson had missed the pitch on the bunt. He was covering the bag, so he just scampered over to third.
Kurt Bavak way back. Let's try it again.
And this time, now Beltre is going to get him in the rundown. Tough play back there, but they got it.
That is not necessarily the way you do the rundown play.
To first. Chris Johnson's going to step on the bag at first. A run's going to score.
Oh, I forgot how many outs there were.
Chris thought there were 2 outs.
That ball was hit so hard. One hopper. Shelby thought, okay, well, he's going home. Shelby was looking at home, and everybody. 3-6-1 double play chance.
The gap. Drive to center. Jones coming in. Jones has it. Cespedes tagging, and
That's the second out.
it's the second out.
Yes, it is.
Cespedes has to get in and score.
Yeah. So Jason made an out first out of the inning.
Well, I think that's the thing is as soon as one guy does it, well, then everybody stops. I know I
lost his base hit, thinking that maybe there were 2 outs and I'm not going to try to throw.
Exit velocity on that single.
He threw a little pop-up in shallow right. Peterson's out there. Jose has lost count of the outs, and he is doubled off first base.
And a little distraction there after the hit and the RBI. And Jose gets doubled off.
Arrieta's got to cover the bag, and everybody's safe. That was a tricky play, and they've got now a couple of runners caught up at third base. That is Gosselin, and he will be out of the inning. They would have had bases.
Back-to-back weekend series. 1-2. Kinsler thought it was strikeout. That was a strikeout.
Well, that's a good stolen base there.
That's a stolen base. Yeah, that's only 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That might be the easiest stolen base he ever had in his career.
He plays right along with Ian Kinsler.
So was it?
I think he was walking back to the dugout thinking the inning was over.
He was. He had his helmet off, and actually Jock Peterson.
And a straight change, and that's a high fly ball, but playable. Puig is there, tagging up on him now is Pujols, and he's going to test him, and Albert is going to take the base on Puig. Oh yes, Puig kind of nonchalantly catching it, and then realizes, what am I doing? DL Puig, as if to say, I'll just catch it. That old man isn't going to tag.
1-1 has popped up left side into foul territory. 2 outs. And Hamilton forgot how many outs there were. He's going to get doubled up at first.
Pop-up hit by Mark Trumbo. Josh Hamilton is going thinking there was 2 outs. Forgot how many outs there were at that point. Then the communication be able to get the double play at first.
That's a double play. The batter is out. The first base umpire called the infield fly rule, so the batter's out, and Puig is tagged out. It's a double play.
Oh, I don't believe what I just.
I'd rather drop a hand grenade, wouldn't you?
Popped up.
Infield fly. Murphy retreating. They call the infield fly rule, and it drops. The batter is out. The runners can advance. You can tag Puig out. Oh, but he didn't tag him. You need.
Runner goes from first base, and it's hit toward Kinsler. Great play. He's going to throw it home, but the runner not coming, and the bases are loaded. And Kinsler had the out at first base, but threw.
He should have got the out. You saw Iglesias pointing toward first base, but runner on the move, and Laurie pretty much was standing close to.
55-minute rain delay pushed this game back. Hasn't altered their game plan. Hard hit ball. Creedy gets up, but can't come down with it. Casey didn't know. He didn't catch it. The throw by Ozuna. Got it!
Oh, yes!
It's the first time I've ever seen it.
A play by Pablo Ozuna in left field. You won't see that happen here at the big.
Tracy now he recognized. Marte takes off. The pitch is upstairs. The throw down to second. Goes into the run and it ricochets out of the shallow left center. If the throw's on the bag, they get them. And by
proper protocol as far as what you're supposed to do. And he looks like he's a little short of the base right there. And still hasn't touched the base. Because that baseball was in front.
So he'll step off. He'll look the runner back. Throw to second base. And he's out. He never touched second base.
Here on Hedges. And he'll pop it up. They're coming from everywhere in the infield towards the mound. Who's going to take it? Nobody! Nobody's going to take it. That's who's going to take it. They came from everywhere.
Ground ball right side. Freeman is going to go to second. And no return throw. And apparently Ibar was off the bag. Nope, he was. Yeah, he was out and got tagged. He was originally safe on that play. And
desperation catch. He can't do that. The ball bounces away. Now here comes the first throw that Manny cuts off. And then Manny throws the bell horn. That's one of the strangest relays I think you'll ever see.
None of them were very good.
The two-run deficit. The center field hit well. Johnny Damon heading back to the wall. Can't get it. Off the wall and off him. The run scores in Bigby, and heading for third base is David Newhan. He's going to try
one another.
Hit and run. And Mike Moustakas makes a great read. And now the Royals have a chance for two, and they pull it off. But it all
saw him, and he knew that he was going to be able to get that out. But then watch Escobar. Watch the fine throw back to second. Look at that, off balance, running backwards. That takes some kind of skill.
7 for 14 on the road trip. Both runners take off. Bouncing ball to second. Shovel to second. Safe there. Out at first. Sure. Gomez sees the out, and he's on his way to the dugout as the inning is over.
With the bat rather than bunt or hit the ball with the bat.
That's a balk.
I'll tell you what, we're something.
I think it was the fact that his foot went toward home plate.
As Brad Gilbert would say. McGee is running, and the throw goes into center field. Garza, first of all, looked like he balked, but that wasn't called. And then I don't know what kind of throw that was to second.
The element of surprise. So Casey 5 for 5 now in stolen bases.